me, Amishi, back again here at Non-Academic. So if you've been watching my past Unique Thought videos, you would know that I was talking about our unique thought criteria, how to get your unique thought from your surroundings, and even how your unique thought should have multiple solutions revolving around it. Well, recently, in these past couple of meetings, Non-Academic has noticed that it was worth clearing up a couple more definitions. When we say problem, what is the exact meaning of problem? When we say solution, what is the exact meaning of solution? And I'm going to try my best to clear this up for you by using an example. So let's say that you saw the problem that John Doe was walking to school every day and you believed that he wasted a significant amount of time doing that when he could have been doing something productive or something fun, like maybe studying or playing outside. Well, you might be like, easy fix to that. John Doe, let's get you a car. John Doe, use the bus. John Doe, don't worry, my pal, I got you. I'm calling you an Uber. John Doe, let's get you a skateboard. John Doe, let's get you scooters. John Doe, let's get you roller skates. Now, these solutions, they all already exist. Moreover, John Doe knows that he's able to do all of this. John Doe knows that he might just be able to buy this and it could solve his problem, because you can't be questioning John Doe's intelligence. But you have to see, why is this happening? Like, why can't John Doe do this? Is it because he is poor? Is it because John Doe needs his exercise? Is it because the bus doesn't come in his neighborhood? Or is it because his school doesn't provide transportation? You have to find out the exact reason for why this problem is occurring. And what's the worst part about this is that entrepreneurs, business people, leaders, everyone almost, they all struggle with defining the problem correctly and accurately. Yes, they might be happy with just a normal solution that already exists, but keep this in mind. If it already exists, it must have been there to solve a problem. Therefore, you can't really use it to solve another pending problem. You have to come up with your own solution. So just because you see John Doe is walking, you have to find out the exact reason why. That way you can come up with an exact solution. Because if you don't have an exact solution, what are you going to do with that solution that already exists? You have to be able to read in between the lines and not just what's put out to you on a silver platter. So make sure you continue reading in between the lines and make the best of Non-Academic's unique thought. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye!